And the app is called Decodoku, by the way. That's the first 5 letters of the word decode and the last 3 letters of the word Sudoku. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about particles today. To represent my 2 particles, I have here Donkey Kong and Butterfly Barbie. Now, what happens if we take Butterfly Barbie and make her fly around Donkey Kong? Well, nothing. They come back to their original positions, nothing's changed, nothing happened. But why did nothing happen? To answer that, we can look at the mathematical field of topology. Topology is the study of properties of objects that don't depend on their size or whether we've squashed them when we sat on them. We can deform them as much as we like, but as long as we don't break them, their topological properties will remain the same. Now, physics is basically just maths that's been dirtied by the real world. So if something is mathematically interesting, then it might lead to an interesting physical effect. So, is Barbie flying around Donkey Kong mathematically interesting? Well, we find that we can take this loop of Barbie around Donkey Kong, slightly deform it so that it's a different angle. Now it doesn't even go round Donkey Kong. Now we can deform it so that it gets smaller and smaller. It's not even a loop anymore. So a loop of a Barbie around the Donkey Kong is equivalent to nothing. And that's why nothing happened. But this is only because we live in a 3-dimensional universe where we have a dimension to lift the loop over Donkey Kong's head and deform it to nothing. If we lived in a 2-dimensional universe, the loop would get stuck, and this would be something that is mathematically interesting. So if we have a way to build a 2-dimensional object that behaves like a 2-dimensional universe, then the particles in that, the effective particles in that universe, would behave in a different way, and when we dance them around each other, cool stuff could happen. So exactly what cool stuff might happen? Well, if we have a particle and an antiparticle, and we slam them together, we usually expect them to annihilate and disappear. But with anyons, so particles that would behave in an interesting way are called anyons in 2 dimensions. If we have these, if we have 2 that would annihilate normally, and this goes and dances around Mario or something, and this goes and dances around Skipper, I'm showing that I know too much about people in Barbie, then when we slam these together, they wouldn't annihilate, and they might become a new particle. So we can use this perhaps to build a computer. We could use 2 particles that would annihilate to be a bit value 0, 2 that wouldn't as a bit value 1, and then by dancing these particles around each other, we would do be able to do computations, and we would find that this would be a more powerful type of computer than ones built on boring things like silicon. It would be a quantum computer, and that's all I have time for.